Welcome to Cosmic Eternity Channel. There's something many people have been feeling lately, though they can't quite explain it. A quiet tension in the air, a shift in energy that stirs the heart and mind. It's as if the unseen world is drawing closer, whispering that a great transformation is near. Today we explore one of the most mysterious and sacred prophecies ever spoken of the 3 days of darkness. Behind this legend lies a profound spiritual revelation, one that speaks directly to the awakening of the soul. Are you ready to understand what's about to unfold? As you listen, pay attention not only to the words, but to what you feel. Many people have noticed strange dreams, sudden emotions, or changes in the atmosphere around them. It's as if time itself were preparing for something vast. If you too have sensed this inner movement, declare it, I am ready for the awakening. Because truly, the world is shifting, and those who are spiritually awake know that none of this is random. We are living in an age where the air seems different, as though the planet were holding its breath. Some call it the end times, others a divine transition. Skeptics call it coincidence, yet those who are attuned know it is the beginning of something sacred, a purification foretold through countless generations. The awakened souls feel what others cannot see. They sense the vibration of the earth changing, the emotional weight of humanity pressing upon the spirit. They don't need signs in the sky, because the calling already echoes within. The winds are shifting, the heavens move with meaning, and the pulse of the world beats to a new rhythm. The transformation has already begun. The imbalance in nature, the collective anxiety, and the quiet breakdown of human systems are all reflections of this renewal. We are standing in the pause before revelation, the silence before divine harmony returns. What appears to be chaos is only the dismantling of illusion, so the truth can rise again. During this time, many of the chosen feel exhausted and alone. Their spirits long to withdraw, to rest, to stay away from the noise of the world. This is natural. Before the light expands, it must first gather its strength. That inner retreat is a sacred preparation. The earth is cleansing itself through every awakened soul. Sleepless nights, unexplained pain, vivid dreams, and sudden insights are not random symptoms. They are part of the energetic alignment that was long prophesied. Before the physical darkness comes, humanity must face its inner shadow. This is the true beginning, the refining of spirit through the fire of awareness. Ancient writings speak of 3 days when the sun will stop shining and silence will cover the earth. Yet this spiritual night begins long before the world goes dark. It begins when faith fades, when pride replaces humility, and when the inner flame flickers out. The outer darkness only mirrors what has already happened within. Those who are chosen are being tuned like sacred instruments. Each soul becomes a note in the divine symphony that will play when the new era dawns. The sound of the trumpets will not come only from the heavens, but from within the hearts already resonating with light. This is the real signal that the prophecy is near fulfillment. Perhaps you felt a strange restlessness, a sense that time is moving differently. This is the collective consciousness shifting frequencies. The planet is ascending, and those called to protect the light are the first to feel it. The discomfort is not punishment, it's adjustment, a realignment with the vibration of divine renewal. Some will dismiss this as fantasy or fear, but the soul knows better. Ancient visions and prophecies across cultures speak of the same truth, a great purification of the world. A separation between light and shadow, where only the heart can guide the way. Saints, prophets, and mystics like Padre Pio spoke of a time when the sun would cease to shine and the earth would tremble. In that silence, divine justice would act not to destroy, but to restore. Though fear may arise, it will mark the dawn of renewal. Across centuries, seers described the same sacred pause, a void before divine creation resumes. Curiously, before the darkness arrives, humanity always experiences a false sense of progress. Technology thrives, yet nature weakens. Knowledge expands, but wisdom fades. Hearts grow colder, even as comfort increases. This imbalance is not random, it's the signal that divine balance is on its way. The chosen are not passive observers. They are the pillars holding the bridge between worlds. Their trials, losses, and awakenings have shaped them to carry light through chaos. They are the keepers of faith in the coming age, the guardians of divine memory when fear covers the earth. Ancient prophecies describe strange phenomena, roaring winds, voices in the sky, and the trembling of the ground. Then, utter stillness, no sound, no light, only the essence of existence. In that silence, faith alone will guide the soul. What is false will vanish, and only truth will remain. For those who understand, the 3 days are not a curse, but a liberation. They represent the final cleansing, a realignment between earth and the divine order. When light returns, humanity will no longer be the same. The old world will have fallen, and a new consciousness will emerge, radiant and free. Many ancient calendars spoke of cycles of 7, 9, or 33 years, marking the rhythm of planetary transformation. We are within one now. The social collapse, the illnesses, the spiritual confusion, all are signs of a massive energetic purification. Everything is unfolding according to divine design. Our bodies feel it first, the heartbeat quickens, the senses heighten, the dreams grow more vivid. The planet's vibration rises, and the awakened are its first harmonics. The so-called 3 days of darkness will be the culmination of this shift, when the old frequencies fade so that the new can shine through. Before the outer light dims, God kindles an inner flame in his children. Even amid fear, they feel peace. It is faith in its purest form. The darkness, then, is not an ending, but the stage for illumination. When everything seems lost, that is when divine light will rise from within. The image most people have is of a total blackout, but the deeper shadow falls within the heart. Long before the sun disappears, humanity's soul begins to dim. The endless pursuit of power and pleasure blinds the eyes to truth. That is the symbolic night we already live in. Yet for the chosen, the darkness is a sacred return. When the world falls silent, God speaks. Silence is not emptiness, it is the gateway to revelation. In that stillness, the soul hears what it once ignored. Fear, in truth, is not the enemy. It is the signal that transformation has begun. The darkness comes not to destroy, but to reveal. In its embrace, nothing vanishes instead. Everything hidden comes to light. When sight fails, the heart must feel. That feeling is where divinity reveals itself. God dims the world's light only to reignite the fire of the Spirit. Many souls are living this inner night right now. They walk through silent battles, shedding pain and outdated patterns. The process hurts, yet it is holy. Darkness is the cocoon of the soul, the sacred womb of rebirth. Every tear, every silence becomes a seed of light preparing to bloom. I truly believe that what is being described about the 3 days of darkness is more than just an old prophecy. It resonates deeply with what many of us feel on a spiritual level today. To me, it's a reflection of the inner shifts happening within humanity, a sign that we are moving toward a profound awakening. I feel that these periods of silence, uncertainty, and inner shadow are necessary for the soul to realign with divine light. It makes sense that the chosen ones are more sensitive to these energies because they are already tuned to perceive the unseen currents of change. Personally, I see this not as something to fear, but as an opportunity for transformation, growth, and preparation for a higher state of consciousness. When the 3 days arrive, whether physical or symbolic, only those who have learned to ignite their own inner flame will walk through them in peace. The awakened understand that the darkness is not an ending, but the birth of a new beginning. In that stillness, a sacred silence will cradle the dawn of a renewed world, and every awakened heart will shine like a star within the night. The sound of celestial trumpets has already begun to echo in the unseen realms. Many can feel it, even if they cannot explain why. It's that restless pulse, the racing heart, the sense that something momentous is near. This is not fear, it's a calling. The universe is whispering a message. It's time to awaken, to rise, to align with divine truth. These trumpets do not announce destruction, but revelation. Their resonance stirs the soul, reminding each of us of who we truly are. The real apocalypse is not the end of the world, but the unveiling of the spirit. It is the exposure of illusion and the collapse of deception, for where light enters, no shadow can endure. Ancient prophecies spoke of 7 trumpets, each symbolizing a stage in humanity's purification. Every tone shakes the foundations of both earth and soul. Wars, plagues, confusion, they are reflections of these cosmic frequencies vibrating through our collective consciousness. What we witness now is not chaos, but awakening in motion. As the world panics, the chosen hear something different. They don't hear noise, they hear purpose. That is why many are retreating from turmoil, seeking silence and reconnection with God. Their souls are responding to the sound of remembrance, returning to purity, preparing the sacred ground within. When the trumpets fully sound, time itself may seem to pause. The vibration will move through the body, awakening memories older than this life. In that moment, the awakened will remember who they are. The sound will not condemn, it will simply reveal, bringing forth all that must be healed and transformed. Have you noticed how truth seems to be surfacing? Hidden motives come to light, and deception struggles to survive. This too is the echo of the trumpets. The awakening has already begun, and those who are ready do not fear this call. They were born to hear it. When darkness covers the world, fear will grip many hearts. But while others panic, the chosen will stand firm. They have been trained by silence, tempered through pain and solitude. They will serve as unseen beacons of balance. Their faith will shine as the lighthouse that steadies lost souls amid the storm. During those days, all external systems will fail. Light will vanish, communication will break, and sound will cease. What remains will be the vibration within. The chosen will radiate calm and strength, without effort, living conduits of divine energy, carrying unseen waves of peace and protection. Their role is not that of saviors, but of keepers. They are not here to rescue the world, but to guard the sacred flame of faith. When reason collapses, that inner fire will be the last spark of hope. Wherever fear spreads, one awakened heart will radiate peace. Wherever despair rises, love will quietly hold the line. The ancient warning said, when the darkness comes, remain within, stay in prayer. Do not open your doors, do not look outside. Temptation will arrive through voices and illusions, but those rooted in faith will know the true vibration of light. Where belief remains, no shadow can enter. Solitude will become the shield of the faithful. Many will hear screams, strange sounds, or sense unseen presences. But these are echoes of the earth's cleansing the planet, releasing its heaviness. Those who stay centered will emerge as guardians of a new dawn. Their mission is simple, yet divine: to trust, to keep loving, even when all seems lost. Darkness holds no danger for those who remember who they are. The awakened will cross the void with closed eyes and radiant hearts. Faith will be their armor. Love will be their lantern. No darkness can touch the one who stands in truth, and the divine will recognize them one by one. There comes a moment when the body transcends mere matter and becomes a bridge between dimensions. In that state, time ceases to flow, and the soul feels the call of home. The world's colors shift, not from fading, but from the spirit moving beyond physical sight. It is a threshold where the visible and invisible meet. Some lose themselves in that crossing, while others awaken completely. The universe watches closely. Can you stay light while carrying the weight of eternity? The answer isn't spoken, it vibrates through signs, dreams, and divine synchronicities. At that point, God speaks directly, no intermediaries, no symbols. It is the return to essence, the remembrance of what we have always been. The soul recalls. The spirit rises and fear dissolves like mist. Breathe deeply, feel the nearness. The final awakening is already blooming within many hearts. When the soul stands before divine light, there is no external judgment. The light simply reveals. It shows what was hidden and heals what was denied. The true judgment happens within truth meeting self. The soul sees itself clearly and, in that mirror, finds freedom. Purification is the cost of authenticity. This process burns away illusion. It strips the masks until only essence remains. Many resist that mirror, but the chosen walk through it, unafraid. They say, "Yes, I once was shadow, but now I am light." In that surrender, divine power awakens, consciousness shines without veils. After that, there is no going back. The awakened begin to hear the eternal call, a soundless vibration resonating from within. It is the universe whispering your true name, reminding you that you were never lost, only sleeping, waiting for the hour of remembrance. The call of eternity carries great responsibility. It demands total trust, full surrender to the unseen. When time collapses and past meets future, the chosen will find one another again. Guided by an invisible current, they will prepare the world for the next divine creation. And when the first trumpet echoes in the sky and in the soul, the veil will finally fall. Illusion will dissolve, and truth will stand revealed in all its glory. The earth will fall silent for a sacred instant, and in that silence, a new voice will rise, the voice of the Creator proclaiming, "The new world begins now."